Oh, okay. Andreas Russo here. We're going to do a bit of a semi of a lecture about corporate structure for business acquisition. So again, Andreas Russo here. What we're doing in this live stream, we're going to talk about corporate structure for business acquisition. Okay. So we're live. Next session, once we're finished with this, then we're going to go and do the usual work on getting the leads for our business acquisition. Right. So this is something because I'm new to this sort of thing. I'm only a poor property millionaire. That's it. That's all I am at the moment. But what I'm working on is becoming a deca millionaire by using the main vehicle as company acquisitions, trading company acquisitions. All right, corporate structure. So let's go. Structure for professional company acquisition. Okay, once again, why I've chosen this strategy to get into Deca Millionaire. Now, I know for a fact that property development is one of the best capital multiplier, especially using leverage if you're doing certain type of developments, is extremely safe. And this is my main tool. So the main tool for me to become a Deca Millionaire is real estate. Real estate development. But then I was thinking, because real estate development, I've got a system already where I just only have to do is acquire the right piece of properties, and the rest of the team handles everything: tenants, repairs, refurbishments, everything. So pretty much my input is getting less and less every year. So I have time in my hands. So what do I do? If I want to become a Deca millionaire, and I want to do it, this is going to ensure anyway, real estate development will do it. Will do the job on its own over time. So if I want to accelerate it, I can actually take on extra debt, which at the moment I really don't want to do it. Or I can get venture partners. Even that doesn't excite me at all, because what I'm thinking is I would actually build using real estate development other assets, and then I have to acquire those assets at a higher price. It is likely that it's going to work. However, my research, after doing a bit of research over time, and looking around, I think the best vehicle that is quite reliable is company acquisition. Why? Because the company, I started already, I think, three companies, no, three companies. Yeah, so far it's three companies. The first one failed, made stupid mistakes. But the point is, in the other two that I started still operational. Andreas Investments is promising, is flourishing at the moment, and it will carry on flourishing. But the problem with starting a company from scratch is the failure rate is too high. It's too hard. You don't usually want to you don't want to build a house where you're going to live in because it's too hard to start with. Whereas what is best that you do is buy a house or a flat using leverage. You move straight in, you pay the bank, at least you've got a place to stay. And the concept is quite similar in the formation of companies. Instead of starting from scratch, which is extremely hard, it's really not worth it. You just rolling the dice pretty much. Not only are you rolling the dice, but also you have to start everything from scratch. Think about it. Let's say if you've want to start a coffee shop, you can actually either buy an existing one from a tired owner, or you can lease premises and start it from scratch. The second one, where you're doing it from scratch, is much higher, much higher work and higher risk. And then even when you want to expand your coffee shops, unless you've got a very good, strong formula, you're much better off carry on buying other coffee shops and put your own brand on there, because they're already there, operational. All you have to do is just put your brand on it, your operations, and off you go. Everything is much easier if you buy companies. It's much easier. Number one, because what you can target is companies that are over 10 years of age, because most companies fail before 10 years. So you go over 10 years, maybe that company is going to be around. So the older the company, possibly the the likelihood of that being around is higher. So you're not really rolling the dice anymore. You're more of an investor at that point. And also the company's got something that's quite similar to property, that it can be self-running. Can be self-running, and you can scale more easily. You can scale more easily than real estate. Sometimes it's less cash intensive than real estate, and real estate is capped to the size of the building, and making it larger is a bit difficult. Not only difficult in terms of doing it, but also you need planning permission and many other things. So it's not the easiest thing to do. Now, the only problem with companies is that their value can go, whereas real estate can never go to zero. Companies can go straight down to zero. But also companies have got something else. They've got real estate attached to them. So what I realized is that not only am I going to get cash flow through the new companies acquired if things go well, but also very likely I'm just going to get extra real estate. So I'm going to go back into the real estate business. So I'm killing two birds with one stone, because where I want to be is there. This is where this is where I want to be in development. This is where the wealth is. And I'm going to get more to that fire by acquiring companies as well, through lease options, whatever other means we're going to do it. So if things go correctly, as I buy companies, I get cash flow, boom, extra cash flow is going to go back into real estate development, and that is going to get the funds to multiply that cash from the fast cash and put it in the money multiplier, which is real estate. The thing I like about real estate is that once it's done, all you have to make sure is that you comply with all regulations, all legislations, everything is done neatly, systems are legal, compliant, because demand is always there, especially for the type of real estate that I I develop and I buy, which is HMOs mainly at the moment. Okay, so what is the corporate structure that is required for buying companies? So usually what happens is when you buy real estate, you have a person. So put it Andreas as a person owning a corporation directly. And this Andreas can own a number of corporations. Corp 1, maybe Corp. Yeah, probably here. Corp 2, and so on and so on. As many corporations as I possibly want. Now, there's many problems with this. One of the main problems is that, say one corporation does well, gets loads of cash. How can I put it in that corporation there? That is a big, big deal. How can I do that? Because either loan the company, this corporation, use the cash in there and put in this corporation and use and declare as that loan, or I'll do nothing else. The cash remains there, because if I want to flow it through me, as soon as it goes through me, I'm hit with huge tax. So HMRC is going to take a chunk, and then I can actually flow it down to another corporation. Is this stupid? Is that completely stupid? So instead of Andreas, we're going to have another corporation. We're going to take Andreas out. We're going to have a legal entity, because once you get the legal entity to own it, if I'm correct, double check if I'm right, once this corporation 1 pays tax on the profits, can pass it on to the corporation holding company, and then it can pass it down to other corporations. So this is I may be wrong, but I think this is the way it's working. But one thing I'm quite sure, so basically you can circulate cash without doing anything, without being hit by tax if you do things correctly. So that can actually work quite well in that case. And also, you can sell corporations entirely and not be hit by big tax. But let's talk about one structure that is mandatory for company acquisition. The structure is holding company, corp, holding corporation. Okay, whoever the owners may be. And then say, for example, we've got, I don't know, a retail store that we want to buy. For example, I'm not buying a retail store, but let's say we're going to buy a retail store. Instead of buying it directly, what we're going to do, we're going to start a new company called Acquisition Corporation. Maybe 1. We're going to start that. So holding company owns this company, and this company goes and buy the retail store. For example, if it could be a factory, it could be anything. There's many reasons for it. One of the main reasons is that it seems as if banks love it. It seems as if banks love this structure. They want this structure so that they can actually repossess the retail store much more easily. It seems as if it's done this way, companies feel more secure, because it seems as if they're not entangled by whatever other activities that the holding corporation is doing. It can actually repossess everything much more quickly and easily and cleanly. Not only that, but when you buy the retail store, if there's any conflict with the seller, for example, the seller tries to sue the buyer, they cannot sue the holding company. They can only sue that company. That company owns nothing other than this. So when it goes for lawsuit, basically if you decide, well, this is not worth, the juice is not worth the squeeze, you say, okay, sue away. You don't even fight it. You let the liquidators come and liquidate this part. They cannot touch the holding company, holding corporation, and then on the other side is holding other assets through the same structure. The disadvantage, so this is target. So the only disadvantage I can think of is the fact that you have to have accounting for all these extra structures to acquire the companies. But if the banks love it, you've got nowhere else to go. So this is the structure that is used. Also, the holding company, if certain criteria are met, can actually get rid of by selling. Say, for example, the retail store later on, whatever profit they get, if they sell, let's say if they sell, after a sale, instead of paying corporation tax, you get zero corporation tax. 0% corporation tax. So whatever corporation tax is, 0%, take all the cash, put it there, and reinvest. So again, there's a certain amount of things that have got to be put in place correctly to make that happen legally. But this is another advantage. So there's many advantages. Basically, take it as a template. Let's not overcomplicate things. If things are done that way, let's keep it that way. So you can do your own research as well. So this is the structure that is used to acquire companies. Acquire companies professionally. With an N. This is the structure. Let's not go elsewhere. I was thinking for a while, well, let's not do it this way, it's too complicated and so on. But after doing extra research, left and right, banks love it. All institutional investors do it the same way. But think about it. These companies can do whatever, they can make whatever best they want, but then the holding corporation is always going to be intact and untouched. I was thinking initially, if it's a limited company, there's limited liabilities, but it seems as if these tax law, corporation legislation is so complicated that the cleanest way to do it is through this structure, and everyone who is doing mergers and acquisitions in the UK use this structure. There's no any other way around. So that's it for this session. And yeah, we're just going to go back into our usual activities now of finding our beautiful leads. Okay, there we are. So now we're going to go into looking into our beautiful leads as usual. There you go. If that is working. Yes, it's working. Okay, there we go. Gonna get this one out of the way. So now the boring part is going to start. Well, I think it was boring already. There's nothing exciting about this. I only find it exciting. So whoever is watching, Andreas Russo here. you're watching the daily work that I do to generate leads at the moment. Okay, this is going to change over time. Usually I do it this way when I start any new chapter, any new things. I just do the work myself first. Number one, the capital is not available in droves because I separate things and make sure that the capital is allocated where it should be allocated. And new ventures, I've got limited capital, but most of my time when I start new in the new enterprises. Okay. When? Sound is good. I'm happy to look at, see if Tony's calling. Tony's calling. What is it? Hold on a second, I've got a bit of a...
That's wood and lintel above here. Now, I don't think I can drill through it, but if I drill underneath it, I'm going to have to come up a bit, then box it. It's going to look a bit odd if I do it that way, then up, across. But then it spans all the way across to the front door, so I can't go anywhere here. I can only go below it. And going below it means it's going to be a bit bent going into the joist, so you can hide it. And it's high up here as well. Like, I can't go there and go through. There's no way of hiding it.
Tony, you just called.
Yeah.
Yes.
The video, see if you think I can draw through it.
It's best. Do you need to do it right now?
I'd like to. I thought things out. It's just.
It's kind of hard for me to judge anything from a video, Tony. Can we? I have to drop what I'm doing and go there as the best, especially since I'm here. What I'd say is it possible? I mean, seriously, there's nothing else you want to do. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I already got everything to do that, and it's fine. So I saw what I'm doing.
so what do you want me to do then, Tony?
If you can come this afternoon, well.
This afternoon I can. Yeah, this afternoon is all right. Instead of me dropping everything now.
Before I go for lunch, I'll swap on.
Before, sorry?
before I go for lunch,
Yes. Before you go,
I'm telling you,
is already what?
that is the only way to the house. The problem is we can't go through that.
Tony, why before you go for lunch? So, can
I'm
you
going
not?
to do it in the afternoon. Right?
Yeah, in the afternoon. So after you go for lunch, then maybe we go together and then, yeah, no?
No. Let me see if I can find another way in.
Yeah, have a look at it. Have a look at it. If you're unsure, don't do it.
That is our only way in anyway.
Sorry?
Either way.
What did you say?
That is technically our only way in unless we go higher up and box in later on.
So look at it. I don't understand I can't understand it. So if I'm there, it's easier. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make. Yeah.
There's a massive wooden window right where the joists go into
Yes.
that spans the whole way the front of the house.
Yes. Mhm.
Stopping me from drilling through to the outside.
Can we please discuss it? I mean, if you want to do this afternoon, can I not be there this afternoon just before you do it? Instead of me going out before lunch, at least I can do what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, you can. See if I can find a way.
Say it again, Tony.
Okay, I'll see if I can find a way.
I can't understand what you're saying. Okay, but it's okay.
I said I'll see if I can find a way in.
All right. Okay. No problem. Okay. Let's go on. So what I'm looking at is company that supposedly went to administration. Hmm. We'll see what's going on there. No, I'll leave it. I will leave it. I will leave this. No, this company is owned almost 100% by one person. It's 1974, very young. Okay, I'll leave this one because it's not. I don't think there's a no. Let me. It's not. It's not what we're looking for here. I'm not gonna waste paper. Can I do apologize for who's watching? It's very boring. I know. But I can't show you exactly what I'm looking at. So look, 58, 57, purchased. So look what ownership level we're talking about. Uh, 58. 58, so 40, 57, 59, almost 60. So we're talking about if they had enough, yeah, I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna send a letter. Oh, and this chef. Okay. The husband and wife. I'm gonna send the letter to the husband. It's only two owners in this company. Husband and wife, 1958, 1957, date of birth. So I'm just gonna do that. Where's the? Let me see if, first of all, I'll just verify if this company is big enough. See if this company is big enough. Letter. Updated. Six. Yeah. I'll get more efficient over time, of course. Okay. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, forgot. Suddenly old enough. File in history. Group of companies account. Yeah, and the point, as I said many times, is building systems so that when they want to sell, they'll remember me. Yes, I think the biggest problem is it's a bit too large. No, it's okay. I'll just send us another letter. It's worth it. You never know. You never know. Things can happen. I'm not going to even look at what they do. It's very large, this thing. There you go. Full accounts. Yes, this is another big corporation. Date of birth, then, okay. See if, see who owns this. See who owns this. See who owns this. If you remember what we talked about, we can see the same structure here. The intermediate company who buys the company for the group. So I think ownership is shifted. Accounts overdue. This is odd. Very odd. Very odd. So look what's going on here. Significant control. Radio, oh my god. Wow. Oh, so many layers of companies. Okay. Yeah, basically, the chain of command of this ownership is traced back to the United States. Seems as if the owner recently sold to somebody in the United States of America. All right, I would say, well, not even bother, is what I'd say. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. It's not the right. It's not what we're looking for. We can. Okay, so look, what's this company? People. Let's go to people. 1967. 1957. So, see how big this company is. Full accounts. It's quite large. And also, let's think about it. Even if I buy the right company, just one company, it's gonna be a huge change. No, no hurry. Full accounts. I tell you what, I'll just roll my dice. I'll roll the dice. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but I'll just roll my dice because I can find the main owner here. 1967. It's relatively young, not even 60, almost 67. Yeah, quite close to 60. 59. Yeah, close to 60. I just underestimate my own age. It's 1967. Used to be young some years ago. Yeah, I think we'll just warm him. We'll just warm him. Keep him warm. For future reference. There now. Just one acquisition can do the job. These people are even older than my dad, in their 90s now, if they're alive. 1932. I don't even know how they're still alive. I don't think it's more. It's not. This is ridiculous. Ah, yeah, this one is. When was it founded? 1969. I'd say. Okay. Well, I'll have to try it. Okay, so what I found out now is that the main owner owns more than 50%, is still in the factory, born in 1938. I'll actually give the news to my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna put us a special target. Where's my pen? Oh. Okay. Come on. Okay. Right. So this is an engineering company. The owners are extremely old, and I found them last year, still alive, hopefully. One of them is. The main owner is. The main owner is. They distribute everywhere. Very large. These guys are very large. So they built a system, this company from scratch. I'm sure that they very diligent people, very good people, very good people. Okay, let's carry on. Yes. Let me call Tony, see what he's doing. Yeah, Tony, have you fixed it or are you still waiting for me? It's okay if you wait for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some more metal battle anyway.
Okay. Where? Oh, the wholesaler is around the corner. Yeah.
The wholesaler.
Yeah, right.
Around the corner.
Yeah. Did you get the invoice for that big cable?
Yeah, I've got the receipts.
I mean, you need to, you see the big invoices, you need to immediately take a picture and send it to me and Jag. We need the receipts of these things. This is so important, it's ridiculous. It's so important, it's ridiculous. We shouldn't be say.
I always send the receipt. Always send the receipt.
Alright, okay.
Apart from MKM because they're all
Yes,
emails.
that's right. That's right.
They're all
Okay, but be safe there, Tony, alright?
Yeah, I'm always being safe.
Be safe. When are you going to be back here?
Just on 12 or just about 12. I'm just going to the hostel now.
Alright, so you don't know yet? Maybe in an hour or so?
No, not yet.
Alright, okay. But you don't need me. Okay, if you don't need me, it's fine.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay. So you see, they built this engineering company. It's trading worldwide from the UK, and yeah, they still own it. It's only one director. Oh, see what they want to do. That is a very important target. Yeah, but these things, I don't think these things can. You can find these things if I don't know how else we can find these opportunities. But they're all the time. I mean, and your main asset if you're young is your youth. Yes. Okay. Let's carry on. Because once I Berkshire Hathaway. So I'd like to show you this. It's very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. Let's see if I can actually do it. There you go. So it's one of my target companies. Go into overview. Okay. So this is the company. Then what I usually do, I do other research. I select them in a certain way. But go into people, watch people. Then watch this. Persons of significant control, click there. Boom. Who's there? Who's the owner? Berkshire Hathaway. And this company used to own it. And this is the new owner. Berkshire Hathaway. Warren Buffett. Yeah, there you go. It's been owned by several companies. So this is an impossible acquisition target for me. Okay. So let's go back. I'm going to delete it completely. It's no point keeping it there. Not even look at it. Now, I'll see how big it is. I'm just not forget about it. I'll just take it. I'm not interested. I'm just curious what this company does, but I don't think it's going to be an acquisition target. It's owned mainly by a company. No, just go away. Not interested. Keep it out. Keep it out. No, it's really not even worth calling him. Nah, not even worth calling him anything. No, absolutely not. It's born 96. Oh, 66, close to retirement. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. That's a better possible acquisition target. No, I just need to look. I'm gonna